Hello and welcome to the presentation and information session on the Student Advice and Safeguarding team at Oaklands. So just a little bit about who we are. We are Student Advice and Safeguarding team at Oaklands. We have a dedicated team of advisors and officers who can support students across both the Welling Garden City campus and the St Albans campus. We offer students a safe place in a private room on a one-to-one basis to be able to provide emotional well-being, welfare support. We will speak to students and assess what they have going on for them, identify what support is needed to be put in place for that young person. We also provide support to our colleagues within the college, so the academic, the learning support assistants, the admin team, anyone that are not within our team. So we offer support to those on queries of welfare or safeguarding nature. So if a tutor may have a concern or something they're a little bit worried about or would like some advice on, they come and speak to our team and we can support them with that. So meet the team. So this is myself at the top. My name's Emily Slater. I'm the Safeguarding and Wellbeing Manager. The team consists of, at the moment, 4 current advisors. So we have 2 advisors, Bonnie and Kaylee on the left-hand side. They are based in St Albans campus. And we have Dulcie and Telsa on the right-hand side. They are based in Welling Garden City. We are currently recruiting for 2 more positions within the team to ensure that the team are fully staffed, and there are 3 advisors across both the campuses on site for students, families, and academic staff to come and get support from us. So how can we support? So there are kind of 3 functions to what we do. The first one is the accessing of the college bursary fund. So we can support students who send in queries or approach the desk and say, I need some support with bursaries. What am I kind of entitled to? What can I help? What can I have help with? So we provide the students with the guidance on eligibility. So on the household income and evidence of benefits. So we will explain to the student about that they will need certain evidence, so benefit letters, housing letter, tax credits, etc., etc. As well as proof of the annual household income. We will look at those and assess what bursary that young person is entitled to based on their age and those circumstances. So we help support with the application of that, the setting up of the payments, and then obviously any queries that the students may have about their bursaries ongoing. This can include things like attendance. So bursaries are paid on the basis of 95% attendance at college. So we have a lot of queries of students coming in saying, I haven't been paid my bursary this week or this month. And we look at actually sitting down and looking at what's going on, why they're not coming in as often as they should be, what kind of things are going on for them. So that then leads on to the second point about welfare and wellbeing support. We offer support on a low level, early help. What can kind of be done now? What can we do to help you? So we offer stuff kind of around wellbeing and low mental health kind of support, signposting, as well as kind of welfare issues around relationships, romantic friendships, breakdown, struggling being at home, all those kind of things, welfare related. And then it goes on to kind of safeguarding students. So we safeguard students, so those that have a safeguarding concern, at risk of abuse or neglect, who are struggling with mental health, struggling with domestic abuse, struggling with, exploitation, and anything like that actually we need to support that young person with is what we can do, so we can really help young people with a range of issues and support that they need. So issues that we help with. So this is a kind of a list. It's not this is all we deal with. This is just some examples of what our team deal with and support students with that come into our college. So it can be things from bullying, this could be cyberbullying online, it could be in person, it could be in college, whatever it is, all the way to kind of the more extreme of radicalisation or bereavement or self-harm, criminal aspects, domestic abuse. So we can kind of support with a range of issues that young people are struggling with and expressing that they need kind of some support with. So we can do that internally with our skills and what the team have and are able to offer you, and as the college as a whole, but also it may be that we may need to refer you on to more specialist services to make sure you're getting that real comprehensive, holistic kind of support that's needed to help things get better and help you to thrive. So what do our safeguarding teams, what do the safeguarding aspect of our job do? So the team is here to keep students safe. That's the primary focus. Provide welfare support, advice and guidance. This is to kind of support you in looking at what's going on for you and how things can get better. Respond to referrals made by the college staff and support staff. So this is where a tutor, learning support assistant, admin, whoever may have had contact with a student, with yourselves, and actually they've said, I'm a little bit concerned, or I'm worried about this person, or they need a little bit additional support. They can actually complete a referral to our team. This gets sent to our team inbox. One of the team members manages that inbox. They'll look at it, see what kind of support and what response is needed, and go from there. And then we also liaise with external agencies and refer out to external support. So this is what I mentioned just a minute ago of actually we have a range of skill sets within advisors ourselves and safeguarding officers, but sometimes you need some specialist support from external agencies. So it could be that we can do the lower level mental health and wellbeing stuff, but actually we realise that maybe is not enough and you need to be referred to CAMS or the adult mental health team or MIND or something additional to what we as a team are providing for you. So that's what we do within the safeguarding. So these are, help explain a little bit more about the referrals and additional support that we do refer to. Again, this is not be all and end all of who we would refer to, but this is some examples for you to understand. Actually, there's a load of range of support out there, loads of services, Hertfordshire and nationally, that actually you can access if you need support. So referrals to safer places, Women Aid, victim support, National DV helpline, all the way to kind of Samaritans and COOF and mental health services. We also support with food bank vouchers if there are in times of hardship, financial hardship. We signpost to substance misuse services, Drink Aware, Frank, for example, CGL that's in Hertfordshire. So there's a lot of stuff that we can help support you with. One thing I think is really, really important and an amazing strength that we have as a college is that we have an external counsellor based in the colleges. So they're based in the campuses, St Albans and Welwyn Garden City, and our counsellor Tracy supports students between kind of up to 10 sessions based on what is needed. She may advise that additional support is required for mental health services or additional length of time that she needs to work with a young person, a student, for example. So if you are thinking that you would need counselling support, or you are a staff member and you are seeing a young person and they express or an adult learner that is expressing that they would like some support from a counsellor, if you contact the student advice and safeguarding team with a little bit of an explanation and understanding, we will speak with that young person, that student, and look at doing a referral to Tracy for that support. So the last slide from me is where can you find us? So as I said, we're based in the Student Advice Hub at both St Albans and Welwyn Garden City, where we offer a safe place, confidential place, private room for you to talk about what's going on for you. Obviously, due to current COVID and the college restrictions and closures and what have you that's in place, a lot of this support at the minute is being provided via telephone and via email because we're not able to see students in person. So we are still having that contact, that regular contact, that holistic support of looking at what's going on for you, what additional support needs put in place. So The level of support doesn't change because we're working remotely, just changing the style that we deliver it in. So it's not face-to-face in a small room on campus, it's on a telephone, or it's via an email, and it's done remotely. So if things go back to the college open and student advice hubs are open, etc., etc., we are based in there. So there will be advisors sat on the desk that you can come and approach and get support from, if and when needed. If not, you can speak to your tutor or an LSA or someone in the college that you've had contact with or that is supporting you, and they can do a referral to our team as well, and we can pick that up and contact you for support that way. So that's everything from me. Little bit of a whistle-stop tour, so I'm sorry it's so quick, but just a brief understanding of what our team does and how we can support students in the college. Thank you.